on your table. Just leave it there, please. Mila will explain it afterwards, but so please don't fill in anything. We will explain that later. So the second startup is waiting and can't wait anymore, I see. It's Bockses. It's the founder, Oliver. Welcome on the stage.
Hi, my name is Oliver and I've been riding the startup train since StudiVZ. This is my co-founder Ilya, who nerded himself off in logistics for the last 12 years at DHL and Wayfair. And our co-founder Karl, who's a kick-ass embedded systems and software engineer. This world has a problem, us. And that's to a large extent because we have an issue with things. More possessions, more stuff in our lives. Maybe it's just because that Amazon button is so easy to hit. But our lives, our children, our basements, our garages are cluttering with shit. 300,000 items, that is per average in every household. Imagine every attendee of bits&pretzels bringing 60 items, pile it all up when we move it in your home. And there's a big inner conflict behind this, the conflict between having and being. Luckily, more stuff is usually right there to help us solve this inner conflict. And to be honest, some things we just don't want to miss, so I'm not here to preach minimalism. I'm here to pitch you a solution to better and more sustainably manage your stuff. Our box. Not one of these boxes on top or other things to keep and move your stuff, but all of it combined. Because with our smart, beautiful, stackable and trackable boxes, we will not only become your most flexible piece of furniture and your super funky autonomous piece of luggage, and change the way we know self-storage and basements as they are through a truly circular economic device, but we also see a huge potential for a global network between what we already know with parcel on the one side and pallets on the other. And we built this by using all existing international and local carriers and adding our truly multi-purpose, standardized in size, circular economic smart device. And now that I'm already done with my slides, let me openly tell you how much I would have needed this product just 4 years ago when my family fell apart and one home became into three kids became 5 in 2 countries during COVID. You know, life changes and it does for all of us. And when it does, security and flexibility are key. Imagine Bockses as something like cloud storage for all your physical belongings. Imagine what Bockses can do for our temporary ways of living, for smart cities, for remote work, for the future of mobility. And imagine what this kind of personal logistics can do for humankind in critical circumstances, such as wars, climate catastrophes, or simply personal challenges like mine. And imagine just what we could have equipped all refugees from Ukraine with a bunch of our boxes. Thank you.
So maybe can you just explain a typical use case that you would have needed the boxes for the last 6 months or so?
Your life circumstance changes maybe during the season or because your work situation changes, and then some things you might not need for a couple of months, or you need them at a different place but it's definitely out of scope to move them with your own car. Or you frequently change the location and the mode where you live and work, and all of that makes your travel or basically being in different locations a lot easier because it travels on a separate route.
My question, I understood that that is something like a cycle, that you can use it, but it's not, the box is not your own.
Exactly, the box is a subscription, so when you stop using it, let's say in Spain, and someone else in Spain needs a box maybe for a completely different purpose, then it continues the cycle. And that's a big innovation in circular economy, because most of the devices or boxes we have in circular economy have to be put back into the use case.
The question was for how do you protect it that these boxes disappear, that they use it for others, sometimes flowers, sometimes people use it for different things. And then you don't get back these boxes.
You can use them as long as you want for what you want, but you will keep paying as long as...
So that will be the pain. You have to pay. Thank you so much. Big applause. So next one is waiting.